Humanity's insatiable thirst for knowledge has always been its hubris. By exploring the edge of the universe, we might have gone too far, flown too close to a star. In our search for the next frontier, we met the wrath of a deadly parasite. Relentless monstrosities, spreading like a plague. Their presence blackens the lands, festering, corrupting, and consuming everything in their path. We named it the Legion. Worlds fell. Our strongest weapons failed. Lush, thriving planets were hollowed into lifeless husks. As extinction loomed and hope had all but vanished, a small group of field biologists discovered a mysterious type of space creature, the Voidlings. Though resilient and adaptable, they stood no chance on their own, but they held a hidden strength, the possibility to evolve and resist the Legion. Thus, the Voidling Bound program was born, sending trained specialists, the Wranglers, to neural bind with Voidlings, connecting their minds and forging a symbiotic alliance. Through this connection, Wranglers can accelerate the creature's evolution and wield their full potential to fight the dreadful disease. Together, Wranglers and Voidlings, bound as one, now stand as the last line of defense in our fight for survival.
So I put some time into the demo, so I've got the basics. Let's see what the full game release does. See for mission brief. Glad you suited up fast, Wrangler. The situation is critical. Virio's ground team Alpha, meant to secure data and Voidlings before our arrival, is missing in action, likely dead, taken by the Legion. We thought the mission was a loss, but somehow Henry spotted a survivor, a Voidling. It's safely on board now, ready for neural binding. Still, ecosystems are vanishing by the hour, and we can't act without concrete data. We need access to the team's research if we want any chances to save the font. The team's base is off the coast. Legion spawns have already tore through it, so resistance should be light, perfect for our first mission. Find a radio tower and bring it online. It's probably half buried under Legion's tumors. With their data, we can locate safe zones, track surviving Voidlings, and plan counterattacks. And grab any Voidling samples while you're out there. Leon will know what to do with them. For now, head to the Vivarium. Henry's there, taking care of your new recruit. He'll fill you in. Alright. Let's get it. Henry, what do we got here? Morning Greenhorn. Cryo treating you alright? Or still feeling like warmed up sludge? Life got me feeling like sludge, big dog. I was thawed out last week and still can't hold down breakfast, but hey, I've got you covered anyway. This man be thrown up all over the place and still is like, but I'm at work. Crazy. Found a partner for you a couple days back. Fella's been pacing ever since. Guess it wants you to take it for a walk. Quipek, straight out of straight out of what's left of Vero's jungle. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. It's got all the charm of a potato with googly eyes, but don't let the blank stare fool you. There's a clever spark in there, and the saliva melts through lesion spawns like butter on a griddle. It's quick, it's sturdy, and has just enough bite. Perfect fit for your first run. Alright, enough jawing and head down to the vivarium and say hi to your new buddy. Don't screw it up, yeah, first Voidling, it's something special. I need to poke around to spot it, the slippery little bugger. Missed the rest of it. Oh well. Ugly looking bastard. But in a cute sort of way. We're friends now. Let's go do the thing. Let's go reload. Recuperation. Using your primary attack will deplete your stamina. You can replenish your stamina faster than normal. Press R before it runs out completely. Illusion spawns will use energy blobs upon death that regenerate your stamina. Collect them. Attack to avoid exhaustion. Showing off the game because through the demo I know what fullest. We have seen. Activity complete. I got an organic mutagen. I got a pyro mutagen. Some research points. Fantastic, fantastic. Frankly, I'd have to bet against you, Wrangler, but somehow you've managed to stumble into success. Okay. Already think this guy's a pump his ass. Don't expect applause, but I suppose this merits a proper introduction. I'm Leon Schrodinger, renowned geneticist, chief of GenLife's Legion program, and as of late, tragically marooned on your tin can. Luckily for you, it appears I am destined to assist you on your highly overqualified personal... as your highly overqualified professional geneticist. To start, I reviewed the report on your first Voidling Bound mission. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's dismal. Oh, arrogant prick. Neural binding connection performance, subpar. Voidling genetic data, disastrous at best. Okay. Leon, we've got issues, as I can see. But credit where credit is due. The research samples you brought should be enough to work with the devices I finished engineering earlier. Okay. Follow me, Wrangler. Shall we begin with the evolution chamber? It's time to surpass nature's failures and craft true apex genetics. Interesting. Power the chamber up. I leave you the honor. You said follow you. You said follow you. You said follow you, and you aren't going anywhere. You're just sitting at the door. You're just letting me do it. Leading the way myself. Evolution chamber. Evolve your voidlings to gain new abilities by infusing mutagens into their DNA. Mutagens come in all elemental varieties and are required to evolve voidlings in a given elemental strand. So we can go either way. We could go pyro, or we could go organic. Okay, so do we want poison damage, or do we want fire damage? That's a tough question. We'll go fire damage. Shoot chaotic projectile at high fire rate and burn targets on hit. Okay. We've got shoot explosive projectiles at a slow fire rate. I think I'm going with the fire hose. Excellent. The mutagens we inserted are stabilized as I anticipated. The Voidling should easily dispose of the Legion spawn's defenses. Let's move to the Cerebrum Enhancer, a precise apparatus meant to implement genetically engineered biosynapses and stimulate new cognitive functions. Okay. Research samples acquired from Legion spawns and flora can be spent at the Cerebrum Enhancer to increase your Voidling's capabilities. Cerebrum enhancements are acquired per species. All future Voidlings of the same type will share the same progress. That's such a nice feature to have. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our last two abilities. I'd like to increase the range, primary, accuracy of the projectiles, sure. Increase the fire rate. That looks like that's all we're going to be able to do. Right. Moving on. This is good work, but we need more research samples to achieve anything above mediocre. Collect them diligently. They are the foundation of your Voidling's progress. Before you go, Rachel insists on seeing you for a briefing. But remember, it's my insights that will drive your success. Ugh. Leon's kind of an ass. Caution, do not feed after 2 a.m. That's a Gremlins reference. Oh, another cool thing. Our little duck that we found earlier is right here. Quack. Quack. Rachel, what you got, girl? What are we talking about? Data is flowing in and it isn't good. Legion spawns are spreading their plague like wildfire and voidlings are on the brink of extinction. We detected a Legion infection targeting one of the last known Quipeg sanctuaries. If this natural shelter falls, we lose the species and our foothold, so we defend it at all costs. But remember, this isn't just about saving them. We need to evolve them and make them strong enough to fight back. So again, keep an eye out for research samples. We're going to evolve them and make them strong enough to fight back. I want to be the very best. This mission's a real test. Wrangler, you're dropping into a hot zone. Time to see what you're made of. Good luck. Alright. use its ultimate ability, Rescue, to unleash it now. Power blobs. Your Voidlings regains power over time. You can accelerate the process by picking up power blobs from Legion Spawn's remains. Don't mess with the fire chicken. Second boss, second mission boss. It's not bad, not bad. Let's go. Looking at chat. Fantastic work at Jungle Mall Cauldrons. Kupex are gathering again. Even spotted a few Gilliks roaming the area. But we're not done. The Legion have overrun the plateaus overlooking the jungle, the Crimson Mesa. It used to be a thriving feeding ground for multiple Voidling species, and it needs cleansing. With shelter and food in proximity, these Voidlings should start to produce offspring again. Go Voidling Bound, Wrangler, and if you haven't already, check in with Leon to use the resources you've gathered. Alright, let's go talk to Leon. See when Leon got patched down. I want to talk to Leon, we're just gonna check the shit. Guys, kind of a douche. Dash distance, yes, we'll do a couple of those. We'll do explosion radius, projectile count, damage for our ultimate. Increase secondary projectile speed. Significantly increase impact damage. There we go. Maximize the purchases. Ooh, got enough that we can upgrade again though. So let's see. Alright, let's see. Fire hose. Next one. What we got here? Backdraft bomb. Shoots a projectile that passes through enemies and spawns explosives along its path. After a short period of time, the explosives detonate. Okay, we've got a scatter bomb. Shoot a quick projectile that explodes into multiple blazing embers, applying burn to your enemies on hit. I kind of like the backdraft. I think that's what we're going to go with. Rather obscene currently. I don't know if I need to blur that out or not. Goodness gracious, that seems inappropriate. There could be children that watch this. And you just let them look like this. Absurd. Alright. We're going to recoup. Goofy gland. Goofy is right. I remember this one. This was in the demo. I did this one like. I'll take the demo. Origins, 5 out of 6. Okay. 5 minutes. And I did it in 13. Not acceptable. I got 1 star. I don't like that. I'm a 3-star guy. I'm also bad at those things, apparently. But not intentionally. Oh no. Where's my jewel? But first, where's my jewel? Alright. Everything is okay. The vape has been saved. Alright. What else? Roll on. Henry, what you got for me? Well, Wrangler, you cleared out that legion-ridden mess like a pro. Appreciate you, bud. You even got Mother Nature tipping her hat. Left you the best Wrangler's treat imaginable, a Voidling's egg. I've cracked more eggs than I can count, but this one's different, special. It's your first hatch, of course. Get yourself to the hatchery pronto. You don't want to keep me hanging. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's actually 5. I've got 5 eggs. But I only care about 1. Give me that gold boy. It's in there somewhere. Yup. You just hatched a special voidling that possesses a nature. Nature improves an attribute, allowing it to go beyond its normal limits. Nature rarity. Natures can come in 3 distinct rarities, where each rarity level boosts its effect furthermore. Keep hatching to discover them all. Exceptionally healthy Quebec. Quebec. A Gillick. We saw them roaming the jungle, but who knew? A new Voidling with cryo potential on Viero? I can't believe it. I see what you did there, Henry. I see what you did there. Leon's been yapping about pushing more evolutions. You got the hang of the evolution chamber now, right? Feed this Gillick those cryo mutagens you picked up. Let's find out what this frosty little pup can do. It'll add some variety to your lineup and keep Leon busy poking at your latest discovery. Win-win. Hit the Sanctuary console first to pick your next ice maker. Alright, Wrangler. You set the bar high. I'm picturing the vivarium glittering of all kinds of voidlings. Go make it happen. You got it, Henry. Wrangler rank 2. Feeling special? Discover and document genes to increase your Wrangler rank. Genes are discovered every time you evolve a voidling into an undiscovered path. Raising your Wrangler rank will give you access to powerful new upgrades and unlock new missions. Discover them all. Right. It wants me to equip the Quebec. Hatched voidlings that can't fit into the vivarium are sent to a sanctuary where they can thrive safely. Use the Sanctuary console to manage and inspect your voidlings. Change your companion using the Sanctuary menu. Press T to open Sanctuary console at any time while on the ship. Alright, it wants me to add the Gillick, but really I want the Quebec. Okay, so what if we go upgrade this? for this guy. Go in here, evolve the Gillick. That's what he wants. He wants the cryo side. Oh, that's pyro. There's cryo. We want to go lob 15, shoot 15 lob, low spread, snow projectiles that damage enemies and have a chance to apply frostbite on hit. Or shoot 20 lob projectiles in a wide area that damage enemies. I think I'm gonna go with the frostbite. Snow evolutions. What do we got for the next one? What are we gonna do? We're gonna go slam into the ground and release powerful storm that continuously applies frostbite to enemies. Ooh, that's nice. Or leap slams into the ground and creates 5 destroyable glaciers that shatter into projectiles. I think I'm gonna go with the blizzard. I think that's where we're going next, guys. I think that's where we're going next. Interest marker. Along your adventure, you might see interest markers showing your non-critical elements that require your attention. Have a look. We're gonna go back into here. I don't want Gillick. I want the Quipek. We're gonna max out a species. Cause I like to max them out. I like to get them to their fullest potential. Increase the melee stuff. So now we're gonna equip that guy. I like the ice Quipek. Need your assistance with critical matter wrangler. I was only a passenger on your ship. I was bound for Rio to oversee Jin Life's work in advancing research on Voidling's DNA and examining the lesion. But that mission died with the team, and with it, the location of Jin Life's secret facilities. However, Rachel spotted the shuttle that was meant to take me there, crashed on a small island. That wreck is our treasure map. Its navigation computer must have the coordinates to the Jin Life labs. There are secrets within that lab, and we need them if we want to tip the scales against the Legion. Secure that wreckage, Angler, and if you see Jin bots wandering around, don't worry. They'll be useful if the Legion stirs trouble. this on the demo, but I know what I'm naming it this time. Alright, Freezy Pop. Another thing, I only name things once they get to a full evolution. So I warned them their Gen bots were poorly engineered. Predictably, the Legion adapted and rewired the whole operation. But we finally secured the lab coordinates, though the challenge ahead will be far greater. The lab is now a fortress swarming with corrupted drones armed to their teeth. Are you hardly prepared? At least not to my standards. Yeah, 'cause fuck you, Leon. That's why you have the Wrangler rank system, to ensure you are worthy of the next mission. Hatch more specimens, uncover additional genes, and strengthen your species connections. Show us you are worthy of the challenge ahead. And keep in mind that you will face a serious Genbot resistance at the lab. Spend your resources accordingly. Rachel is waiting for you in the command room. She has something to help you. Does she? Does she? Does Rachel really have something to help me? Real quick before we go do that. Oh yeah, I didn't want that one. We're gonna do this. Next one. Backdraft, that was what we did. Alright, what are our next options? We've got Smoke Cloud. We've got Frenzied. Go for you. The whole walk around smoke cloud's kind of cool. Alright. We're going to increase damage, because I feel like that's probably going to be most beneficial. We're going to increase projectiles. Yeah. Got 2 eggs, I'm going to let those incubate. Alright, Rachel. So Leon voiced his apprehensions about the difficulty of the threat ahead. Getting a couple of Wrangler ranks should help ease his concerns. Still, if we want to climb that ladder, we need options to prove yourself, and any mission is an opportunity. That's why I'm granting you access to the Atlas terminal. From now on, our next move is up to you. Thank you, Rachel. You may be the chief of mission, but you make me feel like the chief sometimes. Even secondary missions matter. They'll help you improve your Voidlings, gather crucial materials, and purify the galaxy from the Legion bit by bit. You've earned it. Just say the word and I'll set our course. You call the shots now, Wrangler. Yes. Call me Captain Wrangler. Thank you very much. If I'm calling the shots, Atlas Terminal, you can now choose your own path and decide what mission you want to undertake next. You can also replay previous missions to train your Voidlings. Be sure to choose the right Voidling for the job by looking at the faction and level of each mission before going Voidling Bound. Okay. Alright, so we've completed those. I really want to make that more stars. It's gonna involve me doing some more searching. I'm gonna have to do at least 2 more times. At least 2 more times. But this is gonna be a quick, easy one. Survivals, I like the survivals. I also like the ones where you search out things and do all that. But I like the survivals because I can really get them done quick if you are not the one I'm trying to bring with me. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted my ice chicken Freezy Pup. It's good to see you, Freezy Pup. Let's go with agility. We'll swap to my fire chicken. 5 minutes. But I cut it close. 3 seconds to spare. That's hilarious. Alright. 5 out of 6 mutagens found. I think I'm going to be okay with the 2-star for right now, though. Putting away the fire chicken. Bring out Freezy Pop. Freezy Pop. I don't know if we're going to be able to survive this, but we're going to try it. Yeah, we'll go back to the fire one and try that. All right. Sorry, Freezy Pop. I'm putting you away for a moment. We're gonna try this mission with this one. He's got the advantage here. Ooh, do I have enough to 8? How many is it to upgrade him? Is it 7 or am I on the 10? I think I'm on the 10. Yes, I need 10. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen right this moment. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Alright. We've got 1 point. We're going to go to agility with. Put a lot of time into the demo, so I've gotten quite a bit of playtime into it. But definitely worth the investment. Really worth the investment. Fantastic. Back to the ship. Activity completed. Yeah, I got 2 eggs. Pyromutagen. Ooh, does that mean that I have 10 now, or am I at 9? Oh, I'm at 14. Fantastic. Time to upgrade the fire chicken. If I upgrade the fire chicken, that means it gets its name. Alright, chat. Let's see here. What are we naming this? I want to name it the spicy chicken sandwich. I think that's what we're going to go with. Spicy chicken sandwich. If it'll let me. Spicy chicken sandwich. Fantastic. Alright. So, currently we have Freezy Pop and the spicy chicken sandwich. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at him. Delicious. He could be made into some nuggets or something. I shouldn't be trying to eat aliens. It's probably a bad idea. But probably tastes like chicken. Probably tastes like chicken. Let's go test out the fuming cloud. We're gonna go ahead and do that one again. Just to give this a little test. Actually, I can reach Wrangler rank 4 without having to do this to try and do XP and such. Because I have enough cryo that we could do something fantastic. Let's do something with this Quebec. Because we actually have of the organic to do something cool. So let's do an organic tropical Quebec. It doesn't feel very tropical, it feels very olive. Manzanilla Quebec would have been more appropriate. Or Manzia? Manazia? I don't know. Alright, sap cannon or blowgun. Shoot highly accurate, low fire rate projectiles that apply a poison stack on hit. Or shoot short range projectiles that in a burst that applies slow to enemies. Okay. So we're gonna go with blowgun. And I think I have enough that we could just run this all the way up to max level. So shoot 3 projectiles in quick succession, each leaving a toxic puddle on hit that periodically applies poison. Triple dose, okay. Or gorged blast. 5 projectiles in a cone-shaped spread that explode, leaving damage on top. I think I'm gonna go with the triple dose. I like the 3 projectiles in quick succession. Fantastic. Fantastic. Deal additional damage on a hit to enemies affected by poison. The number of poison stacks increases the damage dealt. Okay, that's nice. Contagious after killing an enemy and applies its poison stacks to the 3 closest enemies? Does it split them or does it give them the full stack? Probably splits them, right? That makes more sense, I feel like. But I'm gonna do the deals more damage to enemies with poison already on them, because I feel like in the long run that would probably be the most beneficial. Because not every time am I going to be fighting multiple enemies. But I mean, then again, there are multiple enemies in boss fights and everything too, so majority of the time I will. But I also like dealing the additional damage to hit enemies affected by poison. Okay, we're going infectious. Oh, that's cool. It looks kind of like Cell from Dragon Balls. Alright. Alright. That's it. It's gonna be Cell Jr. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright then. Speak with Leon? But he's a douche most of the time. What do you have to say, Leon? I won't waste any more of our time. The coordinates of Genlife's facilities are in the Atlas terminal. This is in your hands now. Our future. Mine, yours, and the Voidlings. Choose your strongest Voidling and don't squander this chance. I'm counting on you. You didn't say anything hateful or condescending that time, and I applaud you for that, Leon. But that does not mean that I like you. Alright, what's the typing on the mission here? What do you got to say, Rachel? Your Voidling takes hits out there. You'll need more than good Wrangler's instincts. You'll need better gear. It's time to utilize my engineering background to work on some upgrades, such as a more potent formula for the biogel, a faster dispersion rate, or simply more charges. Leon might disagree, but I'm going to need some research samples to work with. You focus on keeping your partner alive in the field. I'll make sure your Space Wrangler's tech keeps up with your fight. Okay, Rachel. That's a big claim you're making. Just got the 500 back. Fantastic. Talk about a return and then some. Got some mutagens. Beautiful. Alright, Rachel. I bid you adieu. Oh, I got 5 eggs to hatch. I'm gonna hatch eggs before we go. See what we got. Okay. Let's do it. Carapin. An exceptionally witty Gillick. Okay. I know what I want to do with the Gillick. I already know what I want to do with the Gillick. La-di-da-di-da. Hello, Cell Jr. La-di-da-di-da. We're gonna get the Gillick started. My absolute favorite from the demo was a BioGillick. I think it was this way. Yes. No, I don't have enough for the next one. Go this way, I think. Yes. Okay. Next, we're getting deep on, Cell Jr. You ready? Ooh, I can give you some upgrades though. All my best ones are Quipex, so I feel like enhancing the Quipex is probably still the best idea currently for what I'm doing. Primary attack is what I use the most. Dash is probably the thing I use second most. Alright. Let's get this. Where's the labs? This is it. Okay, cryo or cyber. I don't have a cyber, so we're going cryo. If we're going cryo, that means I need to put you away, Cell Jr. Which also means that I need to level up. Freezy Pop. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't want to put him into this mission because what was level 4? Oh yeah, this will be fine. This'll be fine. Freezy Pop, you got this. Level 2, with the difficulty being as low as it is. Which, speaking of, okay, we're gonna go up to Adventurer. Because I'm on Wrangler on my normal one. So let's do Adventurer. Okay, return to game. Let's see if that increases the challenge a bit. Okay. La-di-da. Alright. Got our pack. did great, Freezy Pop. You did great. Beautiful. Took me 11 minutes when I needed to get it done in 4. Not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. But I'm about to get my favorite deal with it. Yes. Let's do it. Let's go. The materials I need. I think. Maybe not. Just get the next level up. But this one, this is my buddy. This is fantastic. Was probably my favorite one to use throughout the entire demo. All like 168 hours that I put into it. It became my best friend. I'm gonna have to work on this for him though. 'Cause I need this. Beautiful. Okay. This makes Gillick. Okay. So we're gonna go do one more mission. So I can hopefully get the cryo that I need to be able to. We'll go ahead and do this in the 4-minute mark. But I don't need you. I need my spicy chicken sandwich. No, I don't. I need Freezy Pop, right? Freezy Pop. Okay. Let's go, Freezy Pop. I know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Soon enough. You didn't have to turn around and look at me like that. Bro, I get it. I get it. That looks like a whole ass human, and that's scary. Well, not a human, but that was a scary thing to come around the corner and see. It's alright, bud. That poor Gillick. He looked so sad. He heard me talking about how that was my favorite kind of Gillick, though. He was like, I'm just not there yet, so you don't know. And I mean, he's not wrong. All my Voidlings. Alright. So, 4 minutes. Which means I just need to get in and get out. So let's do this. Freezy Pop, can you go a little faster? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. 22 seconds. Get as much of this stuff as I can. Hopefully that was within the 4-minute mark, because I don't think I could do it any faster than I did. Yes, we got our whole 3rd star. 9 seconds to spare. I keep cutting these things. Any margin for error. I'm not saying that I'm not making errors. Alright. Let's go get my favorite gillick. Let's go do it. And this one's gonna have to carry the same name that it had in the demo for me. Tie-dye. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, actually, let's go talk to him, because is it time? So much data to sift through, not too impressed at the moment. I see why they required me to oversee this mission. Bro, get that goofy stank-ass face off look off your face and fucking quit being a dickhead. My faith in Jin Life's competence wanes with each page, yet I will scrutinize every record to identify what might help our voidlings counter the lesion. You would scrutinize it either way. One entry, however, caught my attention, a classified file referencing another Jin Life installation on a distant planet called Solon. I was not aware of any facilities operating so far from the local system. Intriguing and troubling. Rachel and I agreed it would be wise to visit these grounds to see what troops are still hiding from us. The pilot has the coordinates and stands ready for your signal. For once, commendable work, Wrangler. That's probably the nicest thing you've said to me so far, Leon. And that's not a compliment. Boss map set, engines are warmed up and flexing, gonna punch us through to the Solom at light speed. Is that so? Got 11 eggs. Alright, chat, let's go open some eggs real quick. Is that 2 gold ones? Is that 2 gold eggs? Oh boy. Exceptionally beautiful thing to see. Experimental Gwigoon. Telluric Gillick. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see what these have got. Okay. A few Gwigoons. Quipex. Well, last one. Might as well. We're right here. Another Quipex. Alright, so I'm going to cull the herd a little bit, if you will. I'm going to start releasing all the ones that don't have traits that I haven't started doing stuff with. Okay. We're going to put you into there. We're going to put you into there. We're going to put you into there. We're going to organize this. We're going to do Quipex. Quipex. You're going to go into here. And you come out to there. Okay. That is a good enough system for me. I say system, but it did look a little bit chaotic, did it not? Alright, big dog Michael. And you're getting pumped. Look at that, Wrangler promoted by the galaxy's #1 scientist. Guess that makes me your scientifically certified Voidling trainer. In short, I make sure those Voidlings keep spinning that wheel. Gotta keep them moving. Back when I was a kid, my dumb hamster thought he was spinning for fun. Truth is, the little guy was training hard. Same deal here. Go try the wheel. Don't let your Voidlings slack off in the vivarium. Send them my way. I'll make them stack that sweet experience. Turning them all into beefcakes. Voidlings can now benefit from the training room to gain experience instead of roaming aimlessly in the vivarium. The training machines have a specified cost and a maximum level a Voidling can reach while using them. Okay. Okay. Alright, so to start it off, I think I'm going to use this guy. Start training him. You still have a thing above your head. Does that mean you have... Hey there, Wrangler, did your Voidlings try the wheel yet? Burning off that belly fat already? Hey, hold on. Don't call my Gwigoon fat. The gym's tight on space right now. Limited stations, limited gains. But if you're cool spending some of those research samples, I can crank out more rigs and beef up the setup. I might even drop my own dumbbells for a bit. Show the kids how it's done. Proper form, proper grind. Okay. Take a look, Wrangler. The Dream Gym awaits. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Nothing accomplished here yet, so we've got a secondary machine, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting something else worked up here. Go ahead and work on that guy. Get those two to level 5, and we're out on the next mission. Rachel, what you got? Welcome to Solemn Ranger. Breathtaking sight, but also a dangerous one. This minor planet is far harsher than Vireo. Apparently, Gen Life once operated a secret facility here, but the black hole disrupts our radars, making it impossible to scan the surface. The only way forward is to send your Voidlings in and uncover what the instruments can't. planet was corrupted by the Legion long ago. Life still lingers somehow, though we've yet to detect any Voidlings. Your task is twofold: uncover traces of Gen life activity and eradicate the Legion wherever possible. If Voidlings remain trapped in this decay, we must save them, and if Solum hides no Gen life secrets, it may yet grant us new allies. Good luck out there. Alrighty. Got 2 new missions. But actually, I really need to level up. I really need to level up my Gillick real quick. Let's do a quick survival. Get him at least 1 level in. Oh, fantastic. I'm excited. This is gonna be great. Gillick is a resilient close-range fighter with a devastating punch. Use your primary ability to blast enemies with a powerful volley of projectiles. Leap in and out of action with your secondary ability, leaving behind a ground slam wherever you go. When in danger, use your riposte to parry enemies' attacks and damage dealing around you. Who else do we want to get to level 5? Let's get Cell Jr. to level 5. He's still level 1, and I haven't done anything with him yet. Right. Now. Scout Solemn Surface. So level 8. Recommended fire. We're gonna go ahead and get our spicy chicken sandwich out. He's a little bit below the recommended level, but I think we'll be okay. Can't be positive, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's do this. Hydration is important. So I don't not think I have it, but it is going to be challenging. What in the world just happened? What was that? Is that a thing? Wild. just in this one level, this one mission. Voidling has been defeated. Do not worry, it has been rescued and returned to your ship. When defeated, keep the resources you amassed during the mission. Use them to empower your Voidlings before attempting again. No. You can take that recommendation. You can shove it. Yeah. Freezy pop, it's just gonna take you a second. Might as well. Might as well. Let's check out the Voidpedia. Voidpedia documents your Voidling discoveries. Use it to easily track which genes you have discovered and which are missing in your collection. Out of 33 whip-X. A lot to go there. A lot to go. A lot of genes. I can't wait until I unlock the splicing. That was something that wasn't in the demo. That I'm definitely excited about. Is the genetic splicing. So the creators of this, I don't know if you know this or not, but the creators of this were involved not just in Skylanders, but also in Spore. And I thoroughly enjoyed both of those games. So I greatly anticipated enjoying this one. And I definitely have so far. Definitely have so far. Or did I not? Oh. Definitely enjoyed it so far. It's a good time. Fantastic, even if I don't tell you so. Alright. Shoot a burst of 4 projectiles that stick to the target and explode after a short delay. Short a burst of 2 projectiles that knock enemies back on hit. I would have to with the explode. I think I'll just make that decision when I get there. Sewer Carabin. Oh, we're about to have a Ninja Turtle. We are definitely about to have a Ninja Turtle. Alright. 5 eggs. That's enough for us to go hatch. Yeah, we've got that gold. Silvers. Yes. Exceptionally strong. Fantastic. I love to hear it. Alright. Alright. Good stuff. So, Junior, are you the one that's been running? I'm gonna change that. We're gonna swap you out with this guy that we just got. He looks cool as shit. Like, he looks like I want to say he looks like a mixture of like a leopard gecko and a slippers. Interesting. Alright, Freezy Pop. He's exceptional, so we'll go ahead and get him working. I like them exceptional ones. Collect 30 mission stars and you'll give me all that. Got it. Six. Okay. Let's get tie-dye. Or should I go with the spicy chicken sandwich? No, we're going tie-dye. We're going tie-dye. Actually, chat, what do you think? Should we go with the Gillick? Should we go with the tie-dye? Or should we go with the spicy chicken sandwich? What do we think? Or throw an entire wrench in it all together and say Freezy Pop. Which one? I'm really thinking I'm gonna go with tie-dye. I just love tie-dye. That's what we're gonna do. chickens. Nice. Going back to the spicy chicken sandwich. I'll catch you later, Tie-Dye. You don't gotta look at me like that every time you leave me. What do y'all not want to look at each other? What's the... y'all got beef? I already said that, so let's go ahead and take out. We will go into essence. I feel like that'll help us. Oh, great. chat on that. I think I might call it. Hopping off a stream. Calling her a night.